Krabby Bill here, making the countertops. Already been to the lumber yard, as you can see. I got my tools laid out. Just getting started. I'm going to make the small one first. Kind of practicing on that. I don't want to ruin the 12 footers after the sticker shock of buying them. Oh, there goes the phone. Check back in a minute. Alright, so I'm back. My sister checking in. Our brother is in the hospital with COVID, and just sharing information back and forth. I'm going to rip the edge where it's the round over on these boards here, so that I get a nice tight joint when I go to put them together. But, I'm going to use the circular saw to rip them down. It's probably going to be an all-day affair out here, so let's see what happens. I'm going to rip these boards down. I got a better cut freehanding it. Sounds like Jake the Fox warming up his quad. Let's see if I flag him down, see if he wants to work for today. Let's see how number 2 cut goes here. Oh, I'm back. I had to go in the house and take a nap. I was feeling like crap out here, but I got a couple of boards glued up. Obviously, that's the short countertop. I'm getting ready to cut these longer boards down to size. I'm having some issues with my joiner, so I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do the longer boards on a joiner. And we'll see what happens with these shorter ones when they when I take these clamps off of them and see what it's going to look like. But I'm going to cut the long ones down to size and at least put them in place. I may have to wait until I have a helper before I go and do that. Well, they rip them down. We'll check back. Cut the short boards and I got them glued up here. It's pretty heavy. Just trying to flip it over. I threw some screws in it into the glue joints on the bottom here. Hopefully that'll keep them together. I cut the long boards and put them in place. There's no way that I can run them through the joiner alone. So that's going to have to be a project for another time. But out here enjoying the day. Goldfish are sunning themselves. Little baby fish all over. And I don't know what happened to the tadpole eggs. Looks like they're buried under the leaves there. They were exposed, but I could just about see them there under the leaves. They should be popping out any day now too. Skunk cabbage up all over the place. Lots of water going into the pond. I'm going to clean up a little bit and let that glue dry. It's going to take lots of sanding. Check back. Well, as most of my projects go, it's almost ready. It's supposed to rain during the night, so I can't leave it outside. So I'm going to leave it just sitting here overnight. Tomorrow I'll take it back outside, go over it with block plane, and then sand it down. I like the look of the wood on there, and the size of that countertop for us to sit there and eat is nice. I cut the two of the long boards. Here I just need to, I would have to get the filler. But I'm not going to be able to do this without a helper. I need somebody to give me a hand with that joiner, supporting the other end. This is pretty good, and then I'm going to stain it the same color as the shelf, which is that cognac. Doesn't look bad. To check with Krabby, see what she thinks. But for now, I just put some ribs on the grill. I'm going to get a shower. I just sprayed a lot of my clothes with Sawyers for ticks. I got everything outside drying off. And the ticks were really, really bad today. So I'm going to get in there, get a shower, sit and relax. Hopefully this stomach pain that I'm having goes away. So, hope you liked them. We'll check back. Well, back at it with the countertop, the short countertop. I'm going to round over the corners or the edges and cut the corners. So just took a ride into Wilkesboro and went and got some ant and tick spray. Sprayed this driveway real good. They were everywhere yesterday. Took my clothes and sprayed them with Sawyers. Let them sit out overnight, dry out. So hopefully that took care of it. And we'll check back in a little bit. So far we got 40 and 80 grit sandpaper. Taking it down. It's coming up pretty good. Hopefully the weather holds out here and I can get it finished. I guess I could stain it and put it in the bed of the truck so that it sits out overnight. The stain stinks pretty good, but it's definitely looking better. I'm a little happier with it. Let's hope Krabby likes it. You may find this hard to believe, but I think I'm happy with the way it looks. A little rough, not too rough. That nice big wedge out of the corner there makes it stand out a little bit. Scratch marks. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna let it set up here, get the stink off it before I go to carry it in the house. I'm gonna let it sit a while. We'll see what it looks like on the inside. Well, the countertop is inside. I didn't want to bring it in here yet. I wanted it to stay out there, but I was working in the bathroom and all of a sudden it started to pour. So I had to go get the top, get it inside. I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. Let's go with the shelf there. I need to touch up the end of the shelf with the stain. But the color looks really good. And I'm going to put that panel on the end there. It's not screwed, the top's not screwed in yet. Pretty happy with the way it looks. Hopefully get a helper up here soon and I can do this, the big top. Did some touch-up paint on the side of the panel there and down on the toe kick. I also went over, there was a big scratch back here, and I went over the nail holes. So it looks good. Pretty happy with it. I think Krabby's going to like it. On to the next project. How much better does that cabinet look with that end panel? And the touch-up paint, the color match from Lowe's, worked great. Can't see nail holes, can't see scuff marks. Put a little on the cabinet here where it was damaged. You can't even see the spot. But the color match worked really well. Now we need handles. That'll be an argument. What do you think? Knobs or handles? Combination of both. Put it in the comments.